If Allah wanted to destroy you, He wouldn't make you feel this uncomfortable. He would let you stay comfortable, busy, distracted, successful enough to feel safe, and completely blind to jhana. Discomfort isn't punishment. Discomfort is positioning. If life feels heavy right now, if things feel delayed, blocked, or stripped away, this is for you. Because in Islam, what looks like failure often means something very different. Look at the Prophet ﷺ in Ta'if, rejected, chased, stoned, blood filling his sandals. That's when Allah sent Jibreel, not before the pain, after it. Listen, stay with me. Because if you feel like a failure right now, you may be closer than you think. There's a feeling many believers carry, but never say out loud. It's not doubt in Allah. It's doubt in themselves. You pray, you try, you make dua, and nothing moves. Doors stay closed. Effort feels wasted. Time feels stolen. Then a quiet thought enters your chest. Maybe I'm not chosen. Maybe I'm behind. Maybe Allah is disappointed in me. That thought is dangerous because it sounds reasonable. Picture this. You wake up early. You work hard. You avoid haram as much as you can. You're trying to do things right. Then you watch someone else rise faster, less discipline, less sincerity, more ease, and you ask the question you never say out loud. Ya Allah, why them? That question hurts more than hardship, because we were taught something false. We were taught that speed means approval, that ease means love, that progress means Allah is pleased. Islam doesn't teach that. Reality doesn't support that. Allah doesn't elevate everyone the same way. He filters first. Musa alayhi salam didn't rise as a prince. He fled under accusation, alone, afraid, with nothing but Allah. Yusuf alayhi salam didn't begin as a leader. He began in a well, cold, dark, abandoned by the people who should have protected him. Your delay might be the same setup. Before Allah raises someone, He empties their hands, because what you're holding now may not survive where you're going. Failure isn't Allah removing you. Failure is Allah stripping you, stripping false confidence, false timelines, false control. Failure removes the belief that your intelligence will save you, your planning controls outcomes, your effort guarantees results. When those collapse, it hurts. But you're not losing yourself. You're losing an illusion. And illusions don't survive destiny. That's why it hurts more when you believe. Because you expected Allah to reward effort immediately. But Allah rewards alignment. There's a difference. Effort is what you do. Alignment is who you become. And becoming takes time. This is where many people quit. Not because they stopped believing in Allah. They're just tired of becoming. They don't say it out loud. They soften. They lower standards. They distract themselves. Comfort returns. And growth dies quietly. That's why comfort is more dangerous than pain. Pain forces you to turn to Allah. Comfort lets you forget Him. Look at the Prophet ﷺ again. Ta'if wasn't a mistake. It was a filter. He delivered the message. Failure had already done its work. That's why Allah intervened. Not before the pain, after it. Take a screenshot of this dua and keep going with patience. Now let's continue. This pattern repeats again and again. Nuh alayhi salam preached for centuries. Few responded. Was he unsuccessful? Or was success never about numbers? Ibrahim alayhi salam was thrown into fire. Was that defeat? Or was Allah teaching him that even fire obeys belief? Isa alayhi salam had followers abandon him. Was that failure? Or was Allah showing that truth doesn't need crowds? Every prophet faced delay. Every prophet faced rejection. Not because Allah disliked them, but because Allah trusted them. Trust is heavier than favor. Favor feels good. Trust feels crushing. Trust means Allah knows you can carry what others can't. That's why you feel behind. Because Allah isn't racing you. He's preparing you. Speed isn't honor. Alignment is. Some people arrive early to places they were never meant to stay. They rise fast because they're not carrying much. But when Allah delays you, He's protecting you from a version of success that would have destroyed you. You don't see the nights He saved you from, the arrogance you were spared, the wrong door that stayed closed so the right one wouldn't poison you. Allah says in the Qur'an, you may hate something while it is good for you, not later. Now. Goodness doesn't always feel good. Growth rarely does. That's why comparison hurts. You see results. You don't see costs. You see promotion. You don't see compromise. You see ease. You don't see emptiness. And you assume you're losing. But what if Allah is removing you from what looks good but isn't written for you? The Prophet said if Allah wants good for someone, He tests them. Not once. Repeatedly. Testing isn't rejection. It's investment. Allah doesn't invest in what He plans to discard. Let that sit. Your frustration might be confirmation. Your exhaustion might be evidence. This doesn't mean stop trying. It means stop panicking. Stop rushing Allah. You're not late. You're loading. And loading takes longer when the destination is heavy. Alignment creates momentum. Momentum creates elevation. And elevation comes suddenly. No warning. No announcement. One day, you're invisible. The next, everything shifts. But only for those who didn't quit in the dark. Say this quietly. Ya Allah, remove me from what looks good, but isn't written for me. And reposition me for what you already chose. If something shifted inside you, that's not motivation. That's recognition. Stay with this journey. You will definitely win. Trust the process. If you're still here, that means something inside you is still alive. Not loud, not confident, but present. And Allah does not abandon what is still turning toward Him. You don't need to see the full path. Only take the next honest step. One prayer, one right decision, one moment of patience when quitting feels easier. That's how alignment is built. Not through speed, not through comparison, but through sincerity when no one is watching. If Allah is slowing you down, it's because what's coming requires depth. So don't measure your life by timelines. Measure it by direction. If you're still facing Allah, even with fear, you are not lost. You are being prepared. Stay patient and let Allah finish what He started in you. Always remember this. Allah only tests those who He loves the most, which means you are the chosen one. Trust the process. Be positive in life. You will win in this life and the next.